Good morning and happy new day. I think it's Tuesday, and I want to thank you for clicking on this daily devotional. I'm Andy Ross, one of the pastors at Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Come visit us or check us out online. Let me ask you, have you ever had to persuade somebody to do or become something? Sometimes that can seem a bit daunting, to persuade someone this is a good idea. In our schedule of readings today, if you've been with us following along in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 26, verses 24, and then going into chapter 27, it's an interesting scene where the Apostle Paul is being confronted by King Agrippa. He's under arrest for causing disturbances with his talking about Jesus. And so Agrippa wants to know about this Jesus he's talking about. It's quite interesting to see how Paul, in succinct fashion, lays out who Jesus of Nazareth is, what he did, and what it means for history, for people. And there's this amusing scene. King Agrippa is listening, and then Paul puts it to him, Your Highness, do you accept this? Do you believe this? And Agrippa, king, looks at Paul and says, do you think in such a short amount of time you can persuade me to be a Christian? I think he's a bit taken aback. You talking to me? Paul replies to the king, short time or long, I pray to God that not only you, but all who are listening to me today may become what I am. Paul had a passion to talk, reason, and persuade people he met to consider becoming a Christ one, to know Jesus, and to follow him with your life, faith, all that you are. And I love how he replies, will you persuade me? Paul replies, I pray to God. Theologically speaking, it's God who persuades our hearts. But our job is to talk about and celebrate and share our faith in our Savior with those around us for the sake of rescue and salvation. I just want to point out for today's message a marvelous man and minister whom I have admired for so long, Pastor Nicky Gumbel. He's written books. He's written the Alpha series. This is a little booklet I have in my office called Why Jesus? Short little book. But because of Nicky Gumbel's passion to share Jesus with others, he writes in here about excuses that people have. I have no need of God. Or there'd be too much to give up. Or there must be a catch to this gospel good news. Or I'm not good enough. I hope and pray, just as Paul prayed, that any of you watching this message, that you would at least look into the life of Jesus. Read the Gospels in the Bible. Ask questions. At least open your mind to the possibility of what millions in this world right now believe to be true and life-transforming. That he is the Son of God, the one who offers the salvation and peace, the forgiveness that we all need. I hope you pass this message on to someone you know, and I hope they watch it with my respect and care for whomever they are. Start with the Gospels, or maybe get a book like this, Why Jesus? If you write me or shoot me a message, we'll try our best to send you one. But there are folks who want to clearly explain what Christianity is about. And it's about living a new life now with God's peace and spirit in you, and having a promise for eternity, salvation beyond death, because of Jesus' love. I may not have persuaded you, but I hope we are all in the love persuasion work that God might give you today with someone you know. Lord bless you.